Today, I'm gonna turn Fortnite, one of the most popular video games of all time, into Lego. I'll be building my very own Fortnite island, adding characters, weapons, items, and locations from the actual game. The challenge begins now. Okay, so if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you already know what Fortnite is, but if you live here and you don't, it's basically a game where 100 players battle each other on an island to be the last one standing. And apparently, Lego actually makes Fortnite sets. So I quickly got in my car and went to the Lego store to see if it's actually true. Wow, they actually sell them, guys. So let's cop this one, bring it back to my crib, and open it up. Okay, nice. Okay, in this set, you get the actual battle bus from the game that drops off all the players onto the island, and you even get 9 different characters, like this guy who's a banana, this default skin, and this really drippy looking guy. Okay, so far we have 9 different skins, but in every Fortnite match there's 100 players, which means we need 91 more minifigures to battle each other, and that's a lot of people, so I grabbed all my random minifigs and built the biggest army I could. Okay, I counted it, and it looks like we officially have 100 minifigs. And each one is a random skin I can imagine people would buy if they played this game. Only one of these people will survive, so comment who you think that's gonna be. But before we send them to the island, I built my very own Fortnite item shop with special items they can buy and use in battle. So let's grab Mom's credit card and spend all those V-Bucks. The first thing I built are gliders that the players can use to drop down onto the island, like this shark with the laser on its head, this inflatable boat. I also built this small helicopter, this space shuttle. I even made a glider that uses the backboard of a basketball hoop. I also built custom harvesting tools for collecting materials on the island, like this one which uses a hot dog, and this one which uses an actual dolphin. Yeah, I was running out of ideas, guys. I even built cool custom back blings that the players can use to flex how much money they have to the rest of the lobby. And oh yeah, I forgot there's also emotes. Okay, the players now are all loaded up and ready for battle, so we're gonna send them to the island now to begin their match. So I then spent the next few days building the biggest Lego island I possibly could, and this thing almost takes up my whole room. Look how big this thing is. I literally used 4 tables underneath it. And now that the island is ready, it's time to bring in the battle bus and deploy all 100 players. Okay, all 100 players have now landed on the island. Oh, except that guy. I think he forgot to use his glider. Okay, we've built the island and dropped off all 100 players, but the problem is there's literally nothing here. And also the players have no weapons, which means it's time to build the very first location where the players can go to get loot and battle each other. So I built this small, peaceful neighborhood with 3 houses, which make a great place for the players to hide and seek cover. Every location has a name, so how about we name this one Sunny Suburbs. Yeah, I like that. And inside each house, I even built rooms where players can hide, and I added these chests full of loot. So for loot, I found some custom Lego weapons, like this tactical shotgun, this assault rifle, and this silenced pistol. And I even built some of my own Lego items, like this shield potion, this med kit that players can use to restore their health, and I even built this giant floor trap with spikes. And around the neighborhood, I also added these giant trees that players can harvest and use for building materials. Now they can be sweaty tryhards and build battle each other. Someone clip that. And now that we've built our first location, the first few players have been eliminated, so now it's time for the Eye of the Storm to shrink and for the players to proceed to the next spot on the map. Okay, all the remaining players have migrated to the circle. Oh, except for that guy, which means it's time to build the next location for them to fight. So I'm gonna build it right here. And my plan for this next location is to build a giant snow-covered mountain. Okay, the mountain is finished. Now we just gotta add some snow. Nice. And on the very top of the mountain, I built the next place for the players to battle, which is this top secret military base. And to get up to the base quickly, I built the zip line using dental floss I grabbed from my bathroom. Now it's time for our players to get more loot, so I built this Lego supply drop, which is gonna give us a lot of it. So for loot, we have even more weapons, like this Scar and this sniper rifle for long-range attacks. And I even built more custom items like this bounce pad, this landmine, and this impulse grenade, which you can use to launch any enemies away from you. And now that our new location is finished, the players are battling and sending each other back to the lobby. But before we build the next location on this map, I'm gonna simulate my very own Fortnite live event. So I built this Lego concert.
My heart's like a Lego set, please don't break it.
And now that the players are getting all hyped up, I'm gonna build the next spot on this map. So this time I built a small peaceful farm with a barn, a farmhouse, and lots of different items around it, like this campfire which restores health to players, this lake to go fishing, and these mushrooms which give you shield when you eat them. I even built these Lego crops that the players can hide inside of, and to make them I used this illegal building technique.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
I'll be watching you.
Okay. But now it's time to send in the next supply drop full of loot. So for loot, I built this grenade launcher, bandages, a grapple gun, this launch pad which sends players up into the air, and also this boogie bomb which will force players to dance when you throw it on them. Okay, that's the third location finished, and for this next one, I'm gonna build it right here. So this time, I decided to turn this part of the map into a giant Lego desert, with these two rock formations that players can use as high ground when they're fighting each other. I also built these small cacti that will kill you if you touch them, and these bushes that the really newbie players who can't build can hide inside of. And in the middle of the desert, I left it empty, that way we can build the next place for the players to fight. So this time, I made an abandoned shopping mall. I built 3 different stores inside that the players can use as cover. I also added the shopping cart so players can get around the map quicker. And again, I built more loot. So I made this Lego rocket launcher, this minigun, and this sticky grenade, which will cling onto any surface. Okay, that's the 4th location finished, and now that we're narrowing down to the final few players, the only ones left are only the best, most skilled, try-hard, sweaty players. Okay, we're down to 10 players. Now, in the very middle of the map, there's one final space to build something. So to decide what we build, I made this giant Lego loot llama. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, it says to build tilted towers. Yep, the most iconic location from the game where only the sweatiest, most pro players go. Basically, this location is an entire city, and I'm gonna build a small version of it in the middle of the map. So I built a street with 4 buildings, and on top of each one, I added a chest full of loot. I also built this Lego vending machine, which lets you trade building materials for a weapon of your choice. I also added a few cars that the players can hide behind, and I even built this tiny loot llama. Okay, now that this location is finished, the final few players can drop in to battle each other until only the best, most skilled player is left alive. Okay, there's 2 remaining players, but wait, I'm confused. Where's the other guy? Oh, I think he might be hiding in this bush, guys. Yep, I knew it. That was definitely a 5-year-old on his mom's iPad. Let's freaking go! This guy has taken that W. Well, there you go, guys. I built my very own Lego Fortnite island with 5 different locations. Check the link and submit a video idea. A lot of you guys actually requested this. Anyway, go play Fortnite. I'll see you in the next one.